There is even a relationship between fasting and marriage. The month of Ramadan is also related to marriage. How so? The discourse in Surah Al-Baqarah, when it came to marriage, isn't about marriage, it's about divorce. If you read Surah Al-Baqarah, you keep going, their entire passage is dedicated to what? Divorce. So when marriage fails. Interestingly enough, Allah didn't just tell us the ruling on the spouse. You may not have intimacy with her. You may have intimacy with her in the middle of the night. Not in the days of the fast, at night. But then Allah added something that wasn't necessarily associated here. هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنَّ. I can expect maybe this will be in Surah Al-Nisa, maybe this will be in Surah Al-Tahrim, the surahs that talk about the marital relationship and the blessings between husband and wife. Where did Allah place this amazing principle? They are garment for you, they are clothing for you, and you are clothing for them. Where did He put this? In Baqarah. In Baqarah. Why? So we learn something here. There's something special about marriage and your spouse and Ramadan. How are your spouses? You know, generally there are talks given about Hunna libasul lakum wa antum libasul lahunna in a general context. This is not that occasion. I'm talking about specifically in the context of what? Ramadan. Your spouse comes to you, did you read Quran today? Your spouse wakes you up for Fajr. You wake her up for Fajr. Don't get lazy, Taraweeh is coming. Don't eat too much, you get sleepy at the Taraweeh and then you're going to come back early. Right? You take care of the kids and I'll go pray, and I take care of the kids and you go pray. You have to tag team. They cover for you, you cover for them. Kind of like clothing. Covers you and covers them. You understand? So there's actually hints being dropped that this month of fasting will become even more beautiful if there's cooperation between who? The spouses. And this, when you cooperate with each other in, like, you know, there are some things, these therapists, they offer marital couples that are having trouble, they say, why don't you guys do Legos together? Or like solve puzzles. Do activities that are shared. It'll get your conflicts out of the way. This is the, you know, you pay them $500, they'll give you this therapeutic advice, marriage counselors, right? They'll say, you know, play chess together, play video games together. And if the wife beats the husband at the racing game, like, you know, whatever, Need for Speed 75, right? Then the husband throws the controller, walks off. This didn't help. What is the activity in which you should be cooperating that will make your marriage beautiful to the point where you will describe your marriage as she is libas for me and I am libas for her? What is that project? That is the month of Ramadan. The fasting in the day and the qiyam in the night. Usually what ends up happening, the husband, by the time it's maybe like iftar is like 8:30, by 8:20, hey, what's iftar? What did you do? Oh God, there's nothing here? You know, and it just gets nasty. She's fasting too. She spent her whole day cooking and you just go off on her. And instead of Ramadan becoming a time where your marriage is fortified, it gets even worse. And it goes from bad to worse. So you have to learn these lessons from Allah's book. That Allah is dropping us these beautifully placed, beautifully placed. Take it as an opportunity to become closer slaves of Allah. And when the husband and the wife are good slaves of Allah, and they cooperate with each other in slavery to Allah, guess what? Now you will have a righteous family. Now you're ready to raise your children properly. When the husband and the wife are in conflict, forget the religion for the children. Forget it. That's not going to happen.